but also around the arms and the waist. The spirals are symbols that protect the soul of our people, they say. Usually, the first ones are placed on girls when they're 5 or 6. Now fighters are leaving for the front, and the waiting time for the families begins, counting the days in hopes of their returning. They set up makeshift camps in the jungle that serve as bases to defend their positions. These last years, Burmese troops have been launching ever bigger attacks. There were many losses, and even very young children have had to enroll in the ranks of the guerrillas. (1987). 2 years later, we are at the Pai River. Thai authorities have established an observation post to stop the ever-increasing number of Karenni civilians attempting to find safety in Thailand. Once again, unseen, we make our way into the forbidden Burma. But this time it's different. Everything we had seen on our earlier visit has been destroyed. Abel Tweed's house is gone, headquarters obliterated. The Kaya village and refugee camp burned to the ground. Near the border, we discover Mutu and Muluma busy rebuilding a cabin as best they can. We find Muyat again. She shows us her latest child, her 6th. We also find Mullah, the man who had lost his leg to a landmine and who was in charge of protecting the Kayan refugees. Now he's married to Muluma, who was 8 months pregnant. (1989). The Burmese army has launched an intense offensive against Karenni's positions. Thousands of civilians are attempting to flee the Thai border. 5 improvised refugee camps are set up in the border area of Mai Hong Son. "17 newly arrived Kayan families join the other families here. When they get to the Pai River, the fighters gather them and take them to the other side of the border, into Thai territory, where the families have made a new temporary camp. There we find Mullah again, Muluma's husband. He spares no expense to provide necessities for his little family. The child that Muluma was carrying on our last visit is now a boy of 2, called Kupu.